Vayom stood tall, his sigils blazing brighter. His breath steady Elunari'thè's roar shattered the silence, shaking loose boulders from the cliffs. The dragon lunged, unleashing a torrent of fire that lit up the night like dawn. The harbinger raised a single claw, and the flames vanished, swallowed by the void around its body. Storm-hot dove from the storm clouds, wings trailing lightning, but even their strike met a shield of black mist that hissed and rippled like oil on water. The harbinger didn't attack yet. It simply floated there, a silhouette of shadow and runes, testing, studying. Your counsel grows, it murmured, but so does your burden. Call them all. Let them come. It will make your fall more exquisite. Hi, the spirit answers. The ocean far below roared, waves surging unnaturally high. From the depths, tendrils of glowing water shot into the sky, wrapping around Vayom's arms like living ribbons. The spirit weaver's voice rippled in his chest. Do not meet shadow with rage, meet it with balance. The ribbons of water spun, forming protective rings around him. Lightning from Stormheart danced across them, crackling like a living net of energy. Hide the Sentinel's power. The ground beneath Vayom trembled from the cliffside. Massive stone pillars erupted, forming barriers around the harbinger. Golden runes lit up along the rocks as the Sentinel's voice rumbled from deep within the mountain. Stand firm, Flameborn, the earth will hold you. The harbinger extended its hand. The stone pillars cracked and withered into dust. Its faceless head tilted. The Sentinel. Rue, keeper of echoes, awakens. Vayom inhaled deeply, summoning everything he had learned. Fire roared in his chest, water flowed through his veins, air danced along his skin, and stone steadied his stance. He raised his arms, letting the hum of the weave surge through him like a living symphony. The sky above him blazed as all three allies answered his call. Elunari'thè burned bright as molten gold, his wings spreading wide to shield him. Stormheart arced lightning through the clouds, their form radiating pure stormlight. The spirit weaver's sigil glowed through the mist, a calming balance against chaos. Vayom's roar joined them, a sound that wasn't just a voice but a frequency. The harbinger staggered, its form rippling like shadow in strong wind. So, the keeper has teeth. The harbinger spread its long fingers, and the sky split further. A dozen smaller rifts tore open, spilling out creatures of darkness, smaller than the silence born, but faster, sharper, dripping shadow like ink. Let us see if you can hum louder than death. Hard the rifts open. The harbinger's hand split the sky like shattered glass. Dozens of rifts glowed with sickly violet light, and creatures poured out, twisted silhouettes with blades for limbs, their bodies dripping liquid shadow that burned holes in the ground where it landed. Their movements were unnaturally fast, like spiders darting across a web. Elunari'thè's molten roar shook the cliffs, his wings flaring wide to block the sky. Stand behind me, Flameborn. But Vayom didn't retreat. He planted his feet, his sigils blazing brighter, and felt the hum rise like a drumbeat in his chest. The creature swarmed forward. Elunari'thè opened his jaws and unleashed a blast of golden fire, vaporizing an entire cluster in one strike. The heat turned the stone beneath them to glass. Left flank! Stormheart's voice cracked like thunder from above. A bolt of lightning struck the ground, creating an electrified barrier that split the enemy ranks. The spirit weaver's ribbons of glowing water surged up, wrapping around Vayom's arms and extending like whips of liquid light. With a single swing, he sliced through three creatures at once, the water hissing as it touched their shadowy forms. The Sentinel's fury. The ground rumbled violently, pillars of stone erupted from the earth. forming jagged spikes that impaled several enemies mid-leap. The Sentinel's voice was slow, but deafening in Vayom's mind. Root yourself, make the earth your ally. Vayom stomped his foot, and glowing runes spread out like ripples across the battlefield. The ground answered, rising to form platforms and walls, funneling enemies into kill zones. The Harbinger's counter. The Harbinger raised its hand, and a sphere of pure void energy formed in its palm. It hurled the orb, which exploded in silence, ripping an entire section of the mountain apart. Elunari'thè roared and shielded Vayom with his massive wings, taking the brunt of the blast, his scales cracked, glowing with molten light. You dare shield him, foolish lizard. Stormheart dove from the clouds, striking the Harbinger with a spear of lightning that momentarily